Hello, today I wanted to do a quick tutorial. This is going to be on my seamless border bundle, and I had a couple of questions in regards to either lengthening, changing the size of the border, or possibly shortening it. So in this video I want to go over a quick editing tutorial in Design Space, and I'm going to set the border up here a couple of different ways. And the first one I want to do is to join and weld the border together. And what I want to do is get it as close to the other border as I can. As you see, this pattern lines up seamlessly, but you're going to have to play around a little bit in Design Space to get it to line up. It's not a one-time shot. I have found it kind of is off by the top, it's off by the bottom, it's the gap is not closed. So this is something that you're going to fool with for a couple of minutes until you get it lined up right. And you want the border close enough to the other one. And let's see where we're at here. Okay, we're going to move this up just a hair because the borders need to be touching in order to weld. And I think that's as close as we're going to get now. You could keep tweaking this, but for the tutorial I just want to move on. And you're going to select both shapes and go here to edit and weld. And what this is going to do, it's going to create one piece that is longer. I'm going to change the color just so you can see that it is welded completely through. Okay, so now on to the next piece. And with this border, it's 1/2 inch height at this time. And we're going to want to cut it just a little bit shorter because it is very lengthy. And the question that I had was for a specific project. So now you want to go and do a square, which is going to give you a solid line. And when looking at seamless borders, you want to pick a spot that's going to cut it without recreating the scallop. So I went right down the middle here. You're going to place the square on top and then go to your editing tools and slice. And now you've cut the border a little bit shorter. Now, the question that I really had was, she was wanting to change the height of this to 2 inches. And when we go here to sizing, what happens when you change the height to 2 inches in order to keep the scallop proportioned, it's going to change the length to 21 inches. And this is way too long. So what I want to do here, we're going to size this on the grid. We're going to cut it at about 5 inches. Again, just to save time with this tutorial, but same concept. So you can increase the height of this scallop, but in order to keep the design proportional, it is going to make it a lot longer, which means you're going to have to cut, which again will get a solid square shape. So we have a straight line. Join the two objects together, highlight it, and you're going to go into your editing function again and slice. And now you have your shape.